Yeah. So then you're going to go ahead and add in but the video will automatically be right here. Once it's added, it'll be above the profile. Okay? All right? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is under the tools area. This is where if you had a blog, you can manage your blog. My suggestion to you is don't add the HAR blog. You're going to do a blog outside of HAR and link it to it. Okay? So do a WordPress blog. Do a WordPress blog, you link it to it. This is where you go in and you add your social media and external links. When you have a listing at HAR, what happens to the listing is this. Let me go back and show you. I need to go back under your properties and show you what happens to the property here. And then I'll go back under tools.
I just told them not to use my HAR website, but to forward to my Remax website. Did I make a mistake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
That's why I asked.
I'll tell you why. What happens with that is this. When you go under manage your website and they say
external website options.
You go under, where is it? I'm trying to remember where it is.
The web preferences.
Where is it? I'm trying to think. Is it down here? Navigation. No, not navigation. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Set up your preferences and color settings. Right here. Do not show my HAR. Right. That's what you have. Let me explain to you why.
Right.
And this is something that is so important. Okay. When somebody types in the name of the person and they're searching for them, yes, and they click on their name, yes, and if it's the HAR site that you're redirecting, if their Remax page is not up to date, yes, they've bypassed HAR.
Right.
If their HAR is set up to date, they've bypassed HAR. Number one, that's number one. Number two, if their HAR is set up, that's an SEO that they have lost.
Okay.
Why not have two?
Yes.
The third reason is when you set up the Remax site, you're going to have it saying their website address here, right?
Yes.
So if the person decides to click on an SEO that HAR pays big money for, and they're hopping on it, plus they have listings. Because when you have listings, you get even more SEO.
Yes.
Right? When they click on the list, guess what they get right here? My other website. Oh. So when the consumer clicks on that, it opens up another link and shows them their other website. So it's really important that you maximize on the amount of exposure you can get on the internet by utilizing and not hiding the HAR page, especially if your HAR page is up to date. Yeah, it looks like all the others, I get it, but it's still SEO. If you're using it correctly, you've got the SEO here, you've got the Remax SEO out here, you've got your blog SEO here, you've got, all of this information that the consumer can see physically. They say, oh, this person is out here.
So what site are we on right now?
And here's another reason why. I don't know if you remember some years ago, HAR was down. If HAR goes down, that redirect isn't going to work.
Right.
So then when they click on the link, no website's going to come up and you can't go in and change it. Gotcha. Right? So you have to take all of those things into consideration.
Since this website is coming through through the HAR website, if you click on one of those little squares right up there, I want to see if it's interactive coming
These?
through another one. No. Down there on the map. Yeah, just on any of those. Just click on it. Oh yeah, okay, it still works. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, this is your IDX.
Through another one
this is perfect. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm going to show you something that's going to be really valuable to you right now. So this is what I want you guys to pay attention to. All right. So right now, when you have your display name here, are all the listings going through you?
Well, yes, Because
As a
they
team?
used to go through Sissy, and now because they won't let us go through.
They can't go through both.
No.
No.
Used to, we could, and where it said agent, we had Sissy and Sandra.
Sandra, and we just used one.
Well, can't we? So what we can do is change the heading on here to say Sandra and Sandra Pillow and Sissy. Sissy, what's your last name?
Baylor.
We can put both your names on the heading.
Do that.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can put and Sissy BAYLOR
Like university.
like this. Does that make sense?
Huh?
Oh,
You ladies glad you were the guinea pig today?
huh?
You glad you were the guinea pig today?
Yeah, we got a lot of free stuff.
Good.
Yeah. I'm
Free
glad
help,
you used
free
it.
help.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. This is not the place where it needs to be. I'll show you where it needs to be. This is your site, but it needs to be on the IDX. What I need to put here, Sandra, is your phone number. What's your phone number?
281
281
734
734.
3400.
Okay, so here's what you need to do. Both of you need to have what I'm going to show you on both of your settings at this place, and then all of you need to do what I'm going to show you now.
You mean on my?
Yes, on your settings, what I'm going to show you right now. Under the Tools menu, you're going to go to IDX Tools for your website.
Gonna say what?
Tools,
IDX.
IDX Tools for your website.
ADX tools?
For your website. These are the links that you use to show all the listings and have you as the presenter of all the listings. Okay, so remember when we're looking here on these properties, these are not all of their listings. This is not all Sissy and Sandra's listings. Does that make sense? They're just all listings.
Those are all MLS listings.
Correct. So if I click here and look at the details of this property, this property is somebody else's property. As you can tell right here, by law, they have to show the broker name.
Exactly.
But it's being presented by you. Now, if I look at this real quick and I want to call you, I wouldn't be able to call you right away. I don't know how to call you. I can't see how to call you. But we're going to fix that. I want to fix it for all of you and show you how that's going to change. What I would do is I go to MLS and look this property up. What would happen if I did that? I call the listing agent.
That's right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're going to change it. Here's how we're going to change it. So all of you are going to do what I'm going to show you how to do. You're going to go into the Tools menu and you're going to go to IDX Tools for your website. And this first link here is the one that shows all the properties where it says Add Edit Header. You're going to click on that and you're going to put space, dash, space. The dash is next to the 0 on the keyboard. Okay? And then you're going to add in the name, right? Your name. Your
Sissy and
name.
Sandra, yeah.
Okay, so I can put Sissy. You want to put Sissy and Sandra? You want to put Sandra and Sissy, Sissy and Sandra? Which way?
Okay.
Let me
Consistent.
tell them too, Sandra, so they'll know who to ask in case they have.
Should I put
questions.
Sissy and Sandra or?
Just put Team, Sissy, and Sandra.
Okay. Team Sissy and Sandra. Okay, now we need a phone number on the end of that.
Give hers.
Okay. 281
734
734
3400.
3400. So I'm putting that at the top here. All right. Now watch what happens when I do that. I'm going to copy this just to this area right here because I put those dashes. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Now that that is saved, when I go back over here and I refresh it, and I go back to look at the properties, you'll notice, okay, why does it only say Team Sissy? I wonder. Maybe it can't hold it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It has to-
I know what I can do, because it's long.
Well, then, anyway.
Can you change to all?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Change what?
To all MLS?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Delete that, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that so that it's not that long on there. 7745. Oh. Let me search that and see what I get. Why is nothing coming up?
I don't know, what
Welcome
city
to
is
my-
that?
By single family.
How do you get back to your website,
Nothing's coming up.
to your to my HR website?
Single family. How come yours isn't? I'm just trying to figure out why your deal isn't working.
Oh, it may not be working. I have to check that every once in a while and get,
Something's wrong with this link. I don't know what it is. I have to check on that. Okay, let me do it this way. Let me do it here. Let me see. Single family. Let me see if this one will work here. 77450. Advanced search. See, it still says just Team Sissy, right? So what I have to do is I'm going to change it. I'm going to go here.
What, you put in there too long?
It's saying, oh, I don't know. And Sandra, 713
oh no, 281,
281
734,
734 30.
3400. No,
Let's,
3400.
let's see if it works.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, it's too much. Okay, so I'm going
because
to,
It says all MLS.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do search.
So may not let you take it out because we would make it sound like you were.
Because it's,
Sissy. I know what it is. It's the ampersand. That's what it was.
can't.
Oh, yeah.
Put an and.
Uh-huh.
It has to spell it, we spell it.
I can't,
we
it's
spell it out anyway.
it's the ampersand that I was using.
Exclamation
Yeah.
point or a
But
It
we
won't
can
take it.
Write out sissy and A-N-D. That's
Right.
where our website is.
Right.
I bet it'll take the dash, okay?
It will take the dash, yes. And what's the,
Sandra.
Sandra, 281, that's the best.
734.
It's a code issue. That's why it wouldn't do it.
434.
281,
734
3400.
3400. I had to figure out what the problem was because it just didn't make any sense, but I got it now. Okay, so now when I save it, yeah, it was wiping it up because of that reason. There it is. Okay, so now when you go back over here
Refresh it.
and I refresh that, it'll be there.
Hello.
Very good.
So now anything you search for
Love that.
is going to come up. So if I go to your, and I'm going to put it on all of them. So watch this. If I come here and I go to my other website, let's see if it works here when I go here. There's something going on with this link. I don't know what it is because it should be coming up here.
Turn it back on.
No, the IDX should work. Like I should see it here. Unless it's just not updating on the server yet, but it should have already been over here. I'm not sure I know how this link is set.
Yeah.
It could be just the way the link is set for those particular links. But if I go in and I say view area properties, it's not linking here either. We need to change the links. That's all. It's not updating here.
Try teamsalesthewoodlands.com.
What's that?
Teamsalesthewoodlands.com.
We've got two websites.
Okay.
Violation.
Huh? Is it?
No.
Oh,
I think you should have 22.
I'm gullible.
Okay, same kind of thing. Now, this one, I have to get on them a lot of times because that doesn't always work right, but if it does the same thing on this one, then maybe there's a problem.
Yeah, we just need to have, we can email, I'll show you how you can email the links to them for them to update it. It's very easy to do. I'll show you guys how that works too. This is featured properties, featured listings, MLS listings, search. So how do we search here? My listings, where's just search listings?
Just click on, well, see down underneath, this one's, if you say Alden Bridge or College Park in the blue down there.
Oh, okay.
It'll do it.
So this is Alden Bridge,
Uh,
Sterling Ridge. Yeah, these are coded different. It's okay. These are just coded different. Your phone numbers are there, so they're just coded different. I wish that if they were to print this off, you know, you'd come up in here, because it'd be nice.
Yeah, I see, I could have it.
Okay, well, let me show you what you would do in order to get it on all of them. So you'd go back under Tools and IDX Tools for your website. We did the first one where it said Add Edit Header right here, and you notice we changed that, right? Well, all you do is you go down to the next one where it says Add Edit Header and Home Value, and you add it there too. You just go down to each one and add it on the end. Same information.
You're just copying and pasting, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just copying and pasting it on each one.
All the way down.
Mm-hmm. And what will happen is the ones above the IDX code will automatically have it. So the ones where it does not say Add Edit Header, it automatically does it for those too. So for example, right here, foreclosure listings, right? When I click on preview of that, you'll see it's there.
Yeah.
No, we didn't say pre-foreclosures, but actual foreclosures, right? Here's sold listings. These are your sold properties. It's there. And then, and your listings, it's there. Okay? So, now you're branded for all the properties that are listed. So if I go in and I click on preview on this, and I want to search for a property just by using your IDX, this is your IDX, which you should put in a signature. So in your email signature, both of you can add this as the link. Search all MLS listings here. You embed that link inside those words.
So if I go in to that on my computer, I can see what that IDX is.
Yes, ma'am. And then you take this link and you embed these into your email signature. You can search, what's the zip code here?
77381.
81. You can,
82.
82. All right. And then I search. This will bring up all the properties. You're still in front of the client. They click on the property. You're still in front of the client. Does that make sense? When they print this out, they have no reason to go into that MLS number to get to call you. They just pick up the phone. You're right there. Which is the purpose. Exactly.
This changes that website in MLS, but I have to contact my web people to change it on the outside.
And the way you do that is right here. See where it says email all IDX links? Right here. So under tools, manage IDX tools for your website.
Yeah.
You select email all IDX links and you just type in the email address for whom you want to get it and send it. And you tell them use these. Now they might have to customize the ones for the different sections because these are just the basic ones. The ones that you were showing me are not. Those are for particular subdivisions. The main thing that you're trying to do is to make sure that your name and information is at the top of the pages. All right, everybody familiar, similar, does this make sense to everyone so far? There's another tool which is in script code that doesn't work well on WordPress, unfortunately, but it's here. I haven't been able to find a way to get around it. Under Tools menu, widgets for your website. You might not be too familiar with code, but they use script code on this. And it's a way in which it's placed on a website and it's way it communicates with the server. The way this code communicates with the server is not as friendly from what I've found with doing website design. But it's very attractive. So I wanted you to see it. You know, if you found that your web designer can use it, I think you should definitely try it. Where it says customize to get code, you click on it, and then you'll see here that it'll show the widget. You could say, well, I want mine to look red. So you click on it, it'll show it red, right? If you want it to be a larger size, you click on that, and you can say, well, you know, I want the width to be 600 pixels rather than 5, and it'll make it that size. And then you hit generate code, there's your code. It's very easy. Only problem is it's script. And that's been an issue for me. But it's great because now if the person wants to come in and search, they can use this nice little tight, clean form and go in and say, well, I want to search in 77450. I want to look for a property that has, 4+ bedrooms. And when they click submit, it comes up like that, nice and clean like that. When they click on a property, it brings it up this way. They can click on details, and then the listing comes right up. That's a nice widget, isn't it? I like it. I think it's nice. So the code is there that can be generated. It's just a matter of, sending that code to your web designer to have them work with you on that. So, what do y'all think of this? You like it?
Love it.
Frank, mission accomplished?
That's great. Thank you. I mean, it's done what a good class does. It's raised more questions than it's answered, and given me an appetite for more.
Show of hands, who learned more than 3 things today that you didn't know when you got here that you think you're using 2014?
Yes, a whole bunch more.
Good. Well, that's why we're doing this. We appreciate each of you coming. I want to work with you. I expect to have to earn that, but we're going to keep doing these classes and I'll earn your business. So keep us in mind when you're writing your next deal up. We'd love to work with you.
Thanks, Mike.
Because you got Desiree is why I'll use you.
That's all I'm asking
When
for.
you lose her,
Me
you
and
lose
them.
me.
I love you, man.
I don't know how else to tell you that.
No, I can guarantee you.